I am against the impeachment effort by the Democrats. President Trump has held over 600 rallies in the last 4 years. None of them included assaulting police, destroying businesses, or burning down cities. Democrats have spent all this time endorsing and enabling violent riots that left billions in property damage and 47 dead across the United States. Democrats' impeachment of President Trump today has now set the standard that they should be removed for their support of violence against the American people.
Welcome back to the Angry American. Woo! We got some amazing news late last night from Newsmax. Breaking story. It's blowing up. Marjorie Taylor Greene, newly elected representative, announces to Newsmax, on behalf of the American people, on January 21st, I will be filing articles of impeachment on Joe Biden. Pretty amazing shit. And they're already out to discredit this lady. I'm going to show you here in a second. I'm going to show you the clip from Newsmax. And also I want to show you right before that a brief clip that where I was looking up and researching the video, and Wikipedia is already, it was edited like this morning to call her a conspiracy theorist in Wikipedia, and you can't get in there and edit it. It's locked. The page is locked. So anyway, we're going to check that out real quick, and then we're going to watch the full clip of the Newsmax deal. I mean, they're already busy little bees out there trying to discredit Miss Greene as some sort of conspiracy theorist nut job. Let's go. I saw this. Check this out. Wikipedia was edited 4 hours ago, and that was this morning when I got this footage, to call her a conspiracy theorist. Check this out. Check this out on Wikipedia. If you look right here on the search page, 4 hours ago, Marjorie Wikipedia is an American politician and conspiracy theorist. Man, these people are so dumb. They are already spinning this as if they're trying to discredit her immediately. This was edited 4 hours ago after that story broke. Wow. Check that out. Marjorie Taylor Greene is an American politician and conspiracy theorist serving as U.S. Representative for Georgia's 14th Congressional District. Greene was elected to Congress in the November 2020 elections, and she took the office on January 3rd, 2021. She was one of the 139 representatives who challenged the results of the 2020 U.S. presidential election in Congress on January 7th, 2021, the day after the storming of the U.S. Capitol. Do not trust Wikipedia. Do you see this crap? She's been labeled a conspiracy theorist this morning because of this story. They're already spinning and spinning and spinning. They're scared. Call your local representatives. Call everyone in your state. Call both of your senators. Tell them not to shrug this off.
Well done, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican of Georgia, just been on the job for about a week or so, and there she was defending the president. She's back with us tonight. Welcome back. You were on last night. Big hit, by the way. Welcome, Congresswoman. How do you feel about today, first of all?
Well, I'm absolutely disgusted with what happened today. What the Democrats are putting the American people through is atrocious. It's a waste of our taxpayer dollars, and they're pouring salt in the wounds of 75 million Americans who voted for President Trump. This is not why I wanted to come to Washington. I wanted to actually work on real problems. But it's apparent that we definitely have real problems now, Greg, and this is why I wanted to come on your show tonight. I'm tired of Republicans that lay down and allow this country to be ravaged, allow Democrats to abuse their power and their positions. And I believe it's time for Republicans to stand up for the American people and do a good job in Congress.
Very well. And yes, 10 or so Republicans did this as well. We'll have more on that in a bit. Congresswoman, I understand, though, you have something pressing, something important, and something new you'd like to share with everybody.
Yes, I would like to announce on behalf of the American people, we have to make sure that our leaders are held accountable. We cannot have a president of the United States that is willing to abuse the power of the office of the presidency and be easily bought off by foreign governments, foreign Chinese energy companies, Ukrainian energy companies. So on January 21st, I will be filing articles of impeachment on Joe Biden.
Wow. Articles of impeachment on Joe Biden on his first full day as president. I'm looking at Hunter Biden right now, so we're talking about Joe. Obviously, we know Hunter's got issues as well. How is that going to work? You are a freshman. You're in the minority. What will happen next? Is this symbolic, or can you really do something about this?
Well, like I said, I'm a big believer in having people in office that are actually willing to do the job. And I can't imagine people in this country being so fearful of a future of a Biden presidency that they may be willing to commit violence like they did in the Capitol here in Washington, D.C. We cannot have that. I do not condone that violence. The American people need hope. They need to know that there are Republicans in Congress that are willing to stand up and fight for them, regardless of being in a minority, regardless of having all odds against us, against me, or against anyone in Congress. We have to hold people accountable. Joe Biden is on record on the phone saying that he would withhold $1 billion of foreign aid if he didn't get his way with these deals with his son, Hunter. And there's an ongoing investigation with Hunter Biden's laptop into being bought and paid for by communist Chinese energy companies. This is a dangerous threat to our country when we have a man that will be holding the power of the presidency, but will so easily and is on record for abusing power.
We're going to play that phone call. I'm going to actually make an arrangement to get it in a moment. But while we do that, I want to ask you, and I'm going to just play devil's advocate for a moment. I'm, with you on Joe Biden. His corruption, well, it looks very corrupt. Let's face it. It hasn't been proven 1,000%, but I think it looks very bad and warrants further investigation, definitely. But you just said a moment ago, you didn't go to Congress for this kind of thing. A lot of us are frustrated. I know a lot of the American people are frustrated about COVID relief, and, there are other pressing matters. What do you say to that? That perhaps, we don't need yet another impeachment right after this one, 3 in a year and a half? Maybe let this one go. Just devil's advocate here.
No, absolutely not. We don't let criminals serve in our offices like president, or even Kamala Harris, who shared the Minnesota Freedom Fund bail link on her social media, asking people to donate money to bail criminals out of jail that attacked small businesses, burned down the city, attacked the police precinct. These people need to be held accountable. Republicans have not been strong enough in doing that. So it's time, if they want to if they want to lower the bar on what impeachment is, then yes, let's roll with it. And the Americans want this to happen. Americans are sick and tired and fed up, fighting for the economy. We need to reopen America. That's how we get our economy back on track.
So we have that phone call, which never received adequate attention from the media. They didn't even try to explain it. They just kind of brushed it aside. But this is Joe Biden talking about, kind of bragging about how he muscled Ukraine into doing what he wanted. It's fascinating. Watch, everybody. This is after he left the vice presidency a few months later.
And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. I said, you're not getting the billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
About a year after he left the vice presidency. And it's so wild. He's basically doing out loud what they accused President Trump of doing behind the scenes. You're new in Congress, and, they got that whole rank and seniority structure there. What are people like Kevin McCarthy, how receptive do you think they'll be to your idea of impeachment of Joe Biden?
Well, I hope Kevin McCarthy leadership and all of my Republican colleagues will be receptive to the will and the needs of the American people. We don't need a man serving in the presidency of the United States that is guilty of committing the crime of abuse of power and is under investigation with Hunter Biden's laptop, his very own son. This is not the direction our country needs to go in, and I hope my Republican colleagues agree with me.
We will be watching very, very closely. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. Just how long have you been in Congress now? 10 days? It's been.
So what have we learned today, boys and girls? We've learned that you need to call, like I said, all the representatives in your state. Just get on the phone one day. Set aside some time. Call the state senators from your state. Tell them not to brush this under the rug. I don't care if she's a freshman representative. I really don't care. She speaks truth, and they're trying to discredit this lady immediately. And we can't allow it to happen. So get on the phone, get in your email, however you want to do it. Make it known that we don't want this swept under the rug. Cut the crap. So anyway, guys, amazing news. Let's follow through with this. Let's help Marjorie Taylor Greene do some good for this country. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, ding. Hit that subscribe button, ding. Smash that notification bell so you know when the Angry American posts. And you want all notifications. Comment down below and share the video. Get the word out. Let's get the word out. Articles of impeachment. I love it. Anyway, guys, till next time, this is the Angry American saying, peace, peace, out.